Hello once again and welcome to Game Sophisticates, the show where we have adult intellectual conversations about all things tech, digital, and the internet. And today we are discussing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina remake. There's been some concern about the rating of this game.
Basically, a lot of the discussion right now is ESRB ratings are out.
Right.
The Ocarina of Time remake, E10 plus, ages 10 and up. That's the same rating that the 3DS version got.
Right. But with one key difference.
Exactly.
This time.
In the 3DS version, they listed some suggestive themes. And that has actually been taken off the list for the rating on the remake.
Yes, that begs the question, what themes are we no longer suggesting?
Right, exactly. The Great Fairy was showing a lot of skin, had a suggestive outfit made of leaves. This remake may have removed all that. Mm-hmm. They may have redesigned the character entirely, and that's where a lot of the fear is kind of coming from.
Well, as we know, as connoisseurs of the series, experts of Legend of Zelda, the Great Fairy was famous for her strategic and artistic presentation of underboob.
Right.
Now, I can only speak for myself, but I'm sure you agree that the Great Fairy may arguably have the greatest use of underboob of the Nintendo 64 era.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why the Great Fairy holds a special place in video game history.
Oh, undoubtedly. Yeah. Now, the overside of the cleavage was on full display in Banjo-Kazooie, and plenty of people appreciated that. But if we're talking full underside, under breast, that is a Zelda exclusive in the N64 era, and that's it's really preservation of history that has caused a lot of people to be concerned. Are you familiar with the Hyrule Warriors spin-off series? Mm-hmm. The Great Fairy is in those. These are more modern titles, and they designed her. I mean, they spared no expense.
Yes.
I mean, they really got every detail in there, and she's hotter than ever, and I had no problem jacking off.
Nice.
Yes. As I ever did.
Every title is a metaphor for a young man's sexual awakening, right? So we have Twilight Princess, which of course is about every man's natural attraction to older women who are in their twilight years.
Sure.
We have Majora's Mask, which explores the inevitable desire for voyeurism.
Even just starting the game, it's like the mask. It's like, did you ever see, you remember Eyes Wide Shut, that movie?
Yeah. Oh, the Stanley Kubrick final film, 1999, Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman.
Sure.
Yes, the secret societies that engage in sex to form a pact to overrun the government and control the world from behind the scenes. Big fan.
Yeah, that was, well, I was referring to, there's a scene where they're all doing it, and they have masks on.
Yes.
And then Majora's Mask, it reminds me of, I saw a graphic once that was Margera's mask, and it was like they made the moon look like Bam Margera from the what was the movie he was in?
The Camp Kill Yourself series.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and I'm still waiting for Criterion to drop those. But yeah, you're on to a point there, though, is that there's always been an implication of these things. Playing these games growing up, I almost hate to admit this, but to this day, whenever I'm at one of those conventions, they always have that booth where someone's playing the ocarina, and they're always playing that. I feel like no matter what convention you're at, no matter where you are in the hall, you're always by that fucking booth with the ocarina, and the guy just won't stop playing it. Mm-hmm. And I hear that noise, and as much as I just want to beat their ass, I can't help it, I'm getting turned on.
Yes.
I hear that sound, and it takes me right back. Exactly. I'm like, I want to be mad, but I need to use the restroom.
Yes.
It's so many conflicting feelings at once, but I do hate that.
They're basically playing the Song of Strokes with what I want to do when listening to the song that they're playing.
Yeah.
And
The Strokes is a band, I think.
I don't believe that is accurate.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of something else.
My wife was really into them.
Well, your ex-wife. The most recent Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
I found that very interesting because for the first time, they actually made a Zelda game that was not about sex.
Sure.
They made it about divorce.
Sure.
Because the tears of the kingdom are the tears that you relinquish when you lose your kingdom, when you go through that process of breaking up. And I find it ironic because if I remember correctly, when you and your ex-wife went through your divorce. In the court papers, she did call you the Great Fairy, which kind of brings it back full circle to our discussion we're having today.
Yeah. I did like the design of the Great Fairy in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
Right.
If you remember, they kind of redesigned her for that, which it seemed like that was accepted everywhere. There was no issues. She was a little bit scantily clad, but you know, I made the mistake one day of saying I like the way she's built, and I guess that didn't resonate. I said I worded it in a certain way. I said
well, why don't you just verbatim express your exact words? What you said.
I like a sturdy bitch.
Yes.
And that, I mean, it's just the character design
is,
was solid. Is really all I was
She's born
trying to
from
get
the
at.
earth. She is one with the Terra, the land of Hyrule. And so when you talk about sturdy, she literally is the foundation of the land that the people live on.
Yeah, in the Hyrule Warriors series, there was another hot chick in it too, and I can't remember her name, but goddamn.
Yes. Well, while you think about that, I want to talk about, thankfully they've left the most erotic character in Ocarina of Time. I don't really see how they could remove Epona, the horse. Now let's talk about how sexy the horse is, Epona in Ocarina of Time. I know you've spoken about this at great lengths privately.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do this on here. I do think we're getting confused because I gave a whole talk on Zootopia, and it was all the artwork that I had was the mayor of Zootopia. It was not Zelda related. I think that maybe I know we talked about the game and that movie on the same day, and I think we're just we're crossing wires.
Okay, well then let's speak about that.
I've been in correspondence with Patrick Warburton, and he's seen my artwork. I really love his voice. It's like a low, there's like a bassy quality. It's just it makes me feel safe. He was in Seinfeld, I think.
Yes, I believe he played Jerry.
Yeah,
I've never seen the
show. He was
I've never seen the show.
Yeah, or his roommate or something. Who did the stand-up?
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go? I think we just hope and pray that they maintain the intention of the Great Fairy scenes, where you see her and it's just like look at those.
Yes.
Look what Great Fairy's got.
Well, I won't fault them for covering up the Great Fairy or removing any suggestive themes if that is what they think they need to do to appeal to a wider audience. But I do hope that they make amends by releasing another edition later where she is fully fucking naked.
Yeah.
And we can see those nippies.
Yeah.
The great nippies.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you for watching.
Thank you.